Alright, here we go, Stalker 2. I decided not to wait and to buy this one on launch day. And I don't regret it. I've been playing it quite a bit since then. Well, an average amount. And before the first patch, it was the faces on everybody were all fucked up. They looked like cardboard with like creases and cardboard in them. Weird. But they fixed that look, but they still have little twitches in their facial expressions. So they need to fix that. But they didn't make it run any faster. I guess the NPCs or the AI characters just kill your CPU. CPUs from this year can't handle it. It's gonna take another couple gens of CPUs to handle this game. So anyway, my 7600 is about 50% in here. Not running hot, I'm not being stressed. So I don't really get where a lot of other people are coming from with having CPU problems. Not to brag, but I'm surprised having a 6-core 12-thread CPU and it being this compatible. The 7800 is carrying the load really well. The fight mechanics are great. The Mac 10 right here, I don't think I've ever had a better experience with the Mac 10 in a game as far as the physics feel of it, the recoil feeling real. Because in other games, the recoil is either way exaggerated or it's not enough, so that the Mac 10 is just a killing machine. Like in CSGO and CS2, once you figure out how to aim low with the Mac 10 to compensate for the recoil, it's pretty much like cheating. But this game really handled that aspect of the Mac 10. And whatever weapon you want to call that, SMG. So I haven't played body cam, and I'm not really interested in it. The graphics look not impressive. I commented once it looks like Stalker 1 because everything's so bleak and bland. There's not a bit of color, everything's beige. And they'd say, well, it's hyper-realism, man. Okay, well, maybe in the fall when everything's dead, but other times of year there's green leaves. So, anyway, I can tell that game looks jerky as hell when you're just trying to look around and aim and shoot. And how they paid all those dudes to like make all those orgasmic sounds in the trailer as if it was the most amazing thing they had ever seen. I mean, I'm sure you get to play a new game for free, yeah, it'd be cool for a few hours to anybody, but it's got to get old pretty quick playing those same 2 maps that I saw. And fucking white, beige, gray. This is all you see. If you're a PvP guy, I understand, because I have no gamer friends and no PvP friends, no one to squad up with, so anyone would say, well, that's it right there, dude, you have no friends. And, yeah, I get it. You play with your bros, you talk on your mic and have fun. Drop a bunch of N-bombs and go crazy. Well, that'd be Call of Duty, right? So, body cam doesn't interest me. This is like the kind of graphical and game immersion into the game world that they try to achieve with body cam. With the look of it. But this is a completely in-depth first-person experience. I think they've improved on Stalker 1 because they only took the idea so far with that one and ran into lots of technical issues, glitches, crashes. With all the bugs in this launch, I haven't had one crash, I don't think, honestly. So we're getting back here to the slag heap and you'll see how low the frame rate goes in a populated area.
Stalkers are out fishing. Suddenly, a burrow comes over. They get all jumpy.
So we got,
Burrow goes,
here's 2 guys here doing the centipede, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 NPCs on the screen right now, and
I've got a perch. I'm a friend
the CPU just hit 66%. It's not getting hot though.
I just caught 2 rookie losers.
It's not pulling over 80 watts, which is about the max.
I forgot to laugh.
Under full
Hey,
load.
why the long faces? Let me
So,
see you guys up.
The
No, it decides
CPU
to
isn't
gather 2 every
really
kind of animal.
choking right
10
here.
wardens walk up to him and he says, I
I
only
mean, you
need
can
2
see
of you,
89, 90. That means our lowest FPS would be 45 if you cut the frame gen in half. So our FPS drops to 45 here in the camp, and outside it can get up to about 65, which would be 130 with frame gen.
Okay, I got one too. A stalker boasts by the fire. One little rainstorm and now I don't have to waste money on razors and haircuts anymore. My mom always said being outside was good for you. You should wash your...
I cut that encounter out with that guy because that's kind of a spoiler. That's a side mission, but you get double-crossed by pretty much anyone you can imagine. You gotta watch out for people that are up to no good. There's different factions. I can't wait to get into the rest of the map and figure out which faction you kind of really need to play up to. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. But these graphics look amazing. One thing I can't really get into is how fuzzy the leaves are at some places without upscaling. If you try to go at native, the foliage is all fuzzy, and artifacty, glistening, shimmering, whatever you would want to call it. It's artifacts, compression artifacts. So you've got to use either FSR or DLSS in this game. It's the way the devs made it. It looks better than native. These little rats they put in here, these guys are bad. The way they dart around, and they're just a little too quick for you to aim at them. So try to get them in a straight line, like this. Pow! Little fucker.